and they also had their special event that they've been running every time, which is the
Yeah, the
three-way.
Battle of the Boroughs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun. But
Mhm.
I'm really excited for teams at the next tournament. Always was a fan of teams. So I think a lot of people in Europe love teams. I think we've been more than the US maybe. So
Yep.
yeah, get your team in together. Maybe if you've never tried our teams, try our teams. And for the moment, we're going to talk about Abbson with his shop that has already started, and then Abbson has already made a good stock.
Yeah,
On
big
the way.
down for a knee there. Classic bread and butter for Falcon in this matchup.
But Sharp taking it right back, saying no, no. So I'm guessing these players have some experience against each other. I mean, I don't know how I feel like Abbson has been playing for longer because I feel like I've heard this name for a bit longer than Sharp. But
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know Sharp. So and a lot of like older players are coming back that maybe I don't know. So I don't want to say anything basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing that they've played at least a bit if they were around before the pandemic started. And so I'm always interested. If you know in the chat they've played before, I would be very interested to know.
So we noticed this in Abbson versus Mora. Like Abbson's style is very like kind of YOLO, like very sort of throw yourself forward into these situations, approaching Nair, like push forwards, find a knee, try and find a big grab. I see it, the same style being played here against Sharp. It seems to be working at the moment, but I think if Sharp wants to come out on top, he needs to find a way to punish this kind of recklessness from Abbson.
Oh
Big
gosh.
knee there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's such a common thing, right? Sorry, just as Peach, you're just like, oh, they're respawning. Let's just float off the side of the stage. And Abbson's like, oh, you want to float over there? Cool. And like just full hops out and knees him. Just
yeah, that's
very
definitely
confident.
that's definitely the type of player that would do this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's yeah. I guess some people play Falcon that way. I don't see Falcon as being a character that should be played that way, but if you like playing this way and that's what makes you happy, and that's great. Although, as we've seen against Moe, that's sometimes can be the downfall of those type of play styles. But against someone like Sharp that plays Peach and is going to be so overwhelmed by this crazy movement and those really aggressive type of approaches, for the moment it's working well. Although it's not over yet.
For sure, yeah.
72,
Sharp's
200.
going back. This might be it. Got opportunity. Oh, gets the downwards DI, but doesn't get the tech and ends up dying. Sharp turns it around.
Yeah, you never count out any top tier, basically. Although this is definitely a winning matchup for on paper for Falcon. Peach definitely has the tools. She has to play even more like defensive and like counter-attacky than she does against like other characters because like Falcon is so oppressive and moves basically like 3 times as fast as Peach does. But good job to Sharp for like not losing his cool, even though Abbson definitely like was really all over him and didn't give him a chance to basically breathe. That's gonna be 1-0 for Sharp on FOD, and yeah, Stadium is a great pick for Falcon, I think, in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Like you got the width, you've got the run around, you've got all sorts of things.
Yeah, I think it was even more advantageous when there were transformations. Although Peach does kind of well in transformations, but I actually like. I don't know. Do you like no transformations? Do you like?
I think I don't. I'm in two minds. Like part of me is like, there's so little like randomness and like weirdness in melee. It's fine to have a little bit more of it, you know. But also, I totally get why people will get frustrated about it, especially when like you get a transformation that just makes the player basically camp for like a whole minute and a half. It's like,
yeah,
it's not really what you want to watch, is it?
I like the transformation. It's just for me, it's just that whole like. I think over the years, people have been more like, all right, let's stop playing for like 20 seconds now. Which is kind of annoying. But anyway, oh, really good B out of
nice, the double down air there.
But yeah, as you say, Abbson is not someone that's going to let their opponents go after one simple dare. I mean, and now it's Sharp's turn to get on the offensive. Got a great down smash and then follows up on the platform. Unfortunately, nothing more. 62% on Falcon. They're gonna have to find something pretty soon before taking any more percentage, because they don't want to let Falcon get away in terms of advantage, because then they can again themselves trade as much as Peach wants to trade once she has the advantage in the match. Ooh,
Yeah.
and again, Abbson being
Abbson is
overextended.
he's just YOLOing his life away, honestly. Like, if he didn't like kill himself and overextend, like he would be just, I think, like 2 stocks up in this match. Whereas otherwise, he's just going even. And like, I don't feel like, no disrespect to Sharp, but like I don't feel like it's Sharp's fault that they're even. I feel like it's Abbson's fault they're even. Like, because he's just been throwing his stocks away. Like,
yeah, in a way, definitely. I feel like even like Abbson is aggressive style is working well, and in this case, he doesn't even have to turn it down like that much. Just a little bit more, right? It's just like maybe be a little bit. Don't go for those like insane, strong knees off stage that if you don't hit them are gonna get you killed. Just don't do that and you'll be fine. But apparently that's not what they believe in terms of a melee mentality. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they like Abbson has their playstyle. Like, they want to play this way. They're going for it. Like, yeah, go for it. Like, they seem like they're enjoying the game, and they definitely like are still playing well and having like learning a lot and performing really well as well. Like, looking at this tournament as a whole. Yeah. So, you know, we can say, oh well, maybe you should do this. Like, it's the optimal thing. But you know, I also respect their choices. Like, we love to see players like. You know, I mean, the Yoda players like STJ, like Manga, who don't like follow the rules of like being boring and camping in the middle.
Yeah.
Like
someone that wants to follow their, their dreams, their feelings. I guess a more of a natural type player if you want to get into the types of player that we have in like any kind of sport or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be the match for Abbson after this quite weird match that we had on the stadium with a lot of SDs.
Yeah.
So now it's just like that can Sharp like capitalize off of that like over aggressiveness and kind of like, because I think in this case, if you are not someone that like, if you're someone that just plays to win, you're like, all right, you want to be like super aggressive. I'm gonna be like just defensive enough and try to react. And then if you throw yourself off stage, I'm gonna put myself in a situation where you can throw yourself off stage. Maybe bait out those really risky situations where you could take the bait, where most players wouldn't take that risk, but Abbson definitely does apparently.
Yeah.
So, all right. We got a tech chase, an up air. Not much more that Peach can do. It's Dreamland. She wants to live more, but Falcon, he's got the top platform.
Yeah, this is like so it's a real big like. There's pros and cons to picking this as Peach for sure. Like you can even say this is like not even the top 3 stages of Peach, depending on your perspective. Like if you think you have FD or Fountain, like other really considerably good choices. Like depends on the style of the Falcon, obviously. But I think given that you're playing as Abbson, like he's probably not going to be camping. He's probably not going to be dash dance camping you or sitting on the top platform. So maybe that extra width is going to help. But I think like when you have this thing, you think, oh well, I have more space in the blast zone, so I'll live longer. Like that benefit is like predicated on the fact that you should be able to edge guard your opponent and kill them without hitting them out the blast zone. And if you're not, then it's something that benefits both of you. Like Falcon even more so because of his weight. So if you're not getting your edge guards and you're having to kill him at like 200% when your Nair finally kills, then there's no point picking the stage at all.
Exactly. You better have practiced the CPU combos on Falcon 4 hours like Armada did. Or that's gonna be a bit tough for you to perform on that stage, definitely. But I think that you're definitely right. I think Sharp probably has played before, maybe against Abbson, and they know like FD. Probably not gonna. I mean, it's still gonna be probably Peach's advantage, but like Dreamland, that thing that's really scary. Abbson is not gonna use it, so might as well go to the stage that advantages me in every possible way. Then, where there's basically no drawback. Again, those textures on the platform have been working well, although not as much percentage as we would like to see every time. But Abbson, okay, why not? Just go for it, I guess.
I feel like Sharp is doing a good job in these advantage situations, to be fair. Like when he's had Abbson in the corner, like he's been covering the rolls, he's been doing like a lot of damage there. So I think like when he has the advantage position, Sharp is doing really well. So I think he just needs to make sure he's getting himself into that situation so that he can then continue to capitalize as he's doing.
Well, for the moment, Sharp is definitely up with 1 stock and already 45% on that pink Captain Falcon. The Battle of the Pinks. Oh, no back air. They actually went for the DI mix-up, which is really nice.
Yeah,
and
I
they're gonna
love
be
that
able
DI
to
mix
follow
up, to be honest. He got him with it both times. Like, he DI'd in on the up air, and then he DI'd away on the neutral air, I think it was. So, double mix up there, working out well for Sharp, and that's a pretty confident game on Dreamland there.
Yeah, and so I believe we're 2-1 for Sharp going into that game 4.
Yeah, Sharp robbing that first game, right? And
True.
then big crazy Pokemon Stadium game for Abbson, and then the third Dreamland game, pretty confident. So that first, like, sometimes these sets you have a counter pick, it swings back and forth. So maybe that stealing the game 1 is going to be the set decider here.
And a nipple. It's the first nipple of that I've seen under the tournament for the moment. I feel like maybe someone like Abbson would have studied, this kind of crazy, really precise types of kills.
I think this as well is one of those things where it's like we saw in the other game, like, okay. Tore from Abbson.
Okay.
We saw in the other game, like, he downed Peach. Peach had to up B, and then he just downed it again because, like, it's just a good thing to put Peach lower. Like, and even if she up Bs, it's like, well, I got 18%. Like, it's all good stuff. So that time he gets a nipple and it works out perfectly. But even if he doesn't get that perfect hitbox, still a good option. Ooh, that nair from Sharp counteracting the side B, very important.
All right. I like to see just a tiny bit more nairs from Abbson in the neutral. I think he's been using them more. Unfortunately, tried to go for the double jump after that and missed it. So again, quite kind of an all-in type of Falcon, which is again really respectable. Just gonna be a bit harder, especially since now they're down 1 game, but brings it back. Really great movement though on that platform.
Yeah. I feel like when Abbson's winning, it just feels like he's just winning and doing whatever he wants. And then when Sharp's winning, it just feels like Abbson is not like getting word in edgewise, really.
True.
And that's a stock lead for Sharp. So potentially, this is his moment to progress through to the grand finals against Mo. Big down smash.
Yeah,
Did he double jump? No, but he managed to get back on with the neutral air.
Oh, that actually good DI on the up smash, because that strong up smash would have been a really tough spot for Peach, who missed the shield drop on that platform. The up air is really, really dangerous in that position. Sharp reacting well with that jump at the shield nair. Not getting overly aggressive, and that's going to be it, actually, already.
Yeah, there you go. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just my bias, and I'm just loving looking at Captain Falcon, but that felt like that was kind of the story of Abbson, and then Sharp won. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just because his playstyle is so explosive and so aggressive. But yeah, Sharp ends up coming out on top in the end. I think in those situations, like I'm mentioning, where he has knockdowns, where he has Abbson corner, doesn't have the room to maneuver, like his crazy style is just not helping him out of the corners. And he capitalizes on that. A few nice edge guards, a few nice combos, and comes out on top, goes through to grand finals.
Yeah, great job to Sharp again. So he's going to be the one to get the rematch against Mo. Loser side, so he has to win 2 sets to be able to take that tournament. Yeah, I don't know. It's Abbson. I kind of felt like there was almost like because like against Mo, he was really aggressive, right? But like he still like respected Mo to an extent. But like Sharp, it really felt like, oh, I should be beating you. I'm gonna do like whatever. It's at least that's what my feeling was watching the set. I don't know if that was true or not, but I guess that went against him this time. So hopefully, not too mad about it. If you decide to go for this kind of like all-in whatever, you shouldn't be too mad about losing. But we're gonna focus now on possibly the last set of the night. I hope you've all enjoyed what you've been watching for the moment. The first part with the amazing Zin and Restless Whale, and bringing you all the way from the Netherlands their great commentary. And now just with X1 and myself taking on for this amazing tournament brought to you by Terraz and Chase at the from the Team Phoenix.
Yeah, for sure. Subscribe to Phoenix Smash, obviously.
Yes.
You get the clack emote. I think I can even put one of those in at the moment. Or maybe not. I'm a bit of a boomer. I don't really know how to use Twitch. But yeah, and you also get your one free entry to Seeding Paradise every month. I also want to say to everyone that you should keep signing up for this tournament, especially if you have done already for this week or last week, because I am pulling strings as desperate as I can to get some sort of nice bonus or reward for people who've been entering a lot of time, some sort of loyalty card. I don't know, like he stamps on your subway or something. I don't know, but
that would be so cool to actually like.
yeah, I just think like one of the tournaments is it's like, I don't know, we want this to be a sustainable thing. That's kind of the point of it. We want everyone to be like working and it to work for everyone, for the streamer, for the TOs, for the commentators and stuff like that. And for that, we need everyone to sign up over and over again. So we want to like encourage you to do that by giving you that reward for coming back and supporting the series. So yep, do keep signing up. We'll keep making them. And yeah, also sign up for the upset at the end of the month, 27th. And sign up as well if you want to be studying a little bit, getting a little bit better at the game. There's something pretty cool called Cone's Academy you can check out.
Oh yeah.
Which is a amazing way you can get lessons and coaching from some amazing players in Europe and in America. Some American coaches added recently. LSD, Ryobi, and Zamu. So incredible players. You can get them coached. You can get coaching from them for really cheap, honestly. As well as some amazing European players, Amsa, Ice, Fountain L, Mo himself coaches. So he coaches, I think, DK, Gannon, Captain Falcon, many other amazing coaches. And as well, if you think maybe you're not someone who really wants to coach who's going to benefit from that, what you can do is get the consumer tier, which is just €5 a month. And with that, you can watch the videos of any of the lessons. So, and there's like, I think there's like 30 coaches at the moment, and they've been doing lessons for like a few months. So that's just so much content. So whatever character you play, whatever playstyle you are, whether it's you want to learn about your mentality or a certain matchup, that content will be on there on the consumer tier. So sign up for that, patreon.com/Cones Academy.
Yeah, I think basically if you're competing right now and you want to get better and you haven't paid those €5 monthly to get that content that